Welcome to the Hypothetical Nonsense Podcast. Today we talked about Rolex crash at Jeff Bezos, and we talked about Ree's dehydration nuts, and we talked about grass analyzation specialists. So, thanks everybody for listening. Stay tuned. Hey, welcome to the Hypothetical Nonsense Podcast. Have you ever wondered, what do you think it is? What do you think it's going to be to make $1 million like us? I'm Will.
And I'm Sammy.
And we're your two favorite finance bros. Internet Finance Bro podcast.
Take the green pill.
Oh, yeah.
Like for money?
Like bread. And we're gonna be giving you some advice on how to really rake in what are other synonyms?
The moolah, the cheddar.
Cheddar bread, paper dough.
Cheddar bread, paper dough?
Yeah.
Are we at a sandwich shop?
Wait. Yeah, how come everything is ham? Don't people say like...
I got my ham and my cheese with the cheddar paper biscuit dough.
Cabbage.
Yeah, cabbage because it's green.
Lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. Big J. Big Blunt. Smoke
Devil's
that
lettuce.
shit.
Money is the devil's lettuce because it's evil and greed will consume you.
And some farmers were shitting on it at the farm. That's why they recalled it some odd years ago.
I didn't hear about that. You know, they're recalling ramen nowadays.
Are people shitting on the ramen or?
Maybe. I don't know how that shit's made.
Do you know why it's being recalled?
Yeah, there's like diseases in it or something that are killing children, killing babies.
Like sodium or?
Yeah, like long term. They realized the negative effects of all this sodium. They're just getting rid of the flavor packets. They're keeping the regular ramen.
So it's just freeze-dried noodle.
Is it freeze-dried?
I don't know.
Do they cook it and then do that, or is it straight up uncooked?
I think it's wait.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
gotta be cooked.
What do you mean?
It's like noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you crunch into it.
Yeah.
But imagine doing that except of some like uncooked spaghetti pasta.
But uncooked spaghetti is also dried. You got to boil it, right?
Are you saying that do you think that ramen is cooked before it's packaged?
No.
Oh, that's what I was saying. I think it's cooked before it's packaged.
But why would they do that?
So that...
Is dried spaghetti cooked before it's packaged?
No, but that's why I'm thinking if I bite in... Have you ever bitten into like a spaghetti before it's been cooked? Oh. I was just saying that like it's different. People eat like ramen uncooked.
Huh.
Like I've eaten like just like... Have anyone else?
Who are you looking at?
I don't know.
The
It's
3 cameras. Any robots out here eating dried ramen?
Has anyone eaten just a ramen before it's cooked?
I'm trying to conceptualize because like frozen food, like chicken nuggets, they freeze it at the peak of cook or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you finish it off, right?
Yeah.
But ramen, so they make it like how you make noodles, and then they cook it, then they dry it?
Yes, because how else would they form it into that block? Because ramen noodles, what is like just a ramen noodle in its like essence? One ramen noodle, is it just one really long?
I think it's like an egg noodle.
And let's say it's like this long maybe?
Sure.
If it was uncooked, it would be one long strand, right? Would it?
Sure.
Or would it be dried?
Can we get a real?
No,
can we get Google?
Let's
Were you about to look it up on your own phone?
You go.
I was just gonna say they're steamed and then they're packaged after dehydration.
Gotcha. So does that mean cooked or
steamed cooked?
Got
For
it.
our audio listeners, Kat said because they can't hear us.
Yeah,
right?
I don't even know if that was picked up even a little bit.
They steam it and then they cook it and then they dry it or then they throw it away.
Well, it sounds like they steam it to form it into that packaging and then they dehydrate it.
I think there are some liberties that I personally am taking here.
Got it. What does the literature say?
It says the noodles are then steamed and are finally packaged after dehydration.
So Kat said the noodles are then steamed and then they are packaged after rehydration. That's what I said. Oh, D's nuts? Got him. What did you say?
You're making jokes and stuff.
Ree's hydration nuts? Oh my God.
I'm thinking about like a brand like Reese Hydration, and they make nuts.
Reese?
Yeah,
Like Mr. Reese?
Yeah.
Mr. Reese Hydration
Reese
Nuts?
Hydration Nuts. What's the hydration nuts?
It's got electrolytes. Shout out to Prime Energy. Fuck y'all. All right, we could probably cut that. I don't know. Or just bleep Prime. Oh, but they know what I'm saying.
No.
It's got electrolytes. Okay. I'm just being funny to be funny.
They made Lunchly.
Stupid. Sorry.
Yeah.
As if we're going to collaborate
Less
with them.
calories, less.
Okay, Trump. Lunchly is my favorite thing. Fuck Lunchly.
They're eating the Lunchlys.
I have concepts of a Lunchly. I have concepts of an electrolyte.
So, no, anyway, we got way off track. We're talking about money.
Like ramen, like cheddar bay biscuit cheese.
Incredibly. Reese. So.
Nuts. How would you make $1 billion? Is it $1 billion or $1 million?
It's
What's the
$1 million,
figure?
and I looked it up. I was curious because I personally don't have $1 million, but one of the biggest things I've noticed about rich people is that a lot of rich people that I've interacted with are very stingy. Like they're very like they're not one to just like pay the bill or like they'll Venmo you, request you for this and that.
They
and
never host the house parties.
Right. And so I wrote down some money saving hacks, and I was wondering which ones we would be willing to do, or if we think it's like extra, it's like too much. You're grasping at pennies, or you're picking up.
You're grasping at ramens.
Right. And money saving hacks. So I have 4 of them. The first of which being I actually brought up just now, like small Venmo requests. Like you're out with a friend or something, and let's say y'all are taking the subway or something, like the bus subway, and it's like $2 or something. They forgot their wallet. Would you like Venmo request them the $2 afterwards?
No. I wouldn't Cash App request them $2, but I would think in my head, are they really my friend? Would they send the $2 to me? Or are they taking advantage of me? So I wouldn't ever request them, but I would keep it in the back of my head like, I don't need the $2, but it's like kind of like if you said like, hey, I'll hit you back, dude. And then you don't, it's like,
But if next time y'all are taking the subway, if they're like, hey, like, I got it this time. You did it last time.
Then I'm like, that was so sweet. Like, it's $2.
Heart full, bumping full of blood.
Pumping full of blood like your heart. I don't think $2 is enough to like request someone.
Yeah.
But on the same end, if I were to like get paid for on the subway, I'd be like, I'll send you the $2. Like just kind of like a courtesy. Like, thank you so much. Here's the $2.
Yeah. And it honestly, for me, it depends like how much I know the person too. Because a lot of my close friends, we have the type of relationship to where like it's not even like we've like both paid for each other's stuff so many times. Like neither of us are really keeping track, but it's like, oh, like I got you lunch. Like I paid for lunch last week. Like I'll pay or you pay for lunch, or like we just both offer at different times that we seem fair, and we both trust each other's like idea of like friendship and fairness and such. But if it's like I mean, I don't think I'd request for $2 just because I'm like, okay, I'd pay for like anyone's bus ticket if they asked me. If there was someone that was like, I forgot my wallet, can you pay for my bus ticket? Honestly, the chances are I might do it.
Yeah, I've done that in New York.
Oh, really?
It's like, hey, can you do it? And I'm like, sure. Link, whatever.
Yeah, at that point, I just jump over that. They make it really easy to just jump over, right?
Not anymore, or at least the most recent time I was there. Some of those subways, they have like 8 workers, like just
really?
standing there in front of the exit door. So like if you want to like jump over and then open it for people, there's like 100 people standing there. Like, no, we're wise to your tricks. But yeah, if I trust you and like I pay for something, I'll probably never ask for that money ever again. Just like, I know you'll do something at some point or not, whatever. We're friends. Right. I don't care.
Friendship wins is the moral of that story.
That's why we're called best friendical nonsense.
Next is money saving hacks, buying in bulk. So purchasing large quantities of things such as like toilet paper rolls. If you get 150 toilet paper rolls, say you have the storage somewhere in like a closet or something in your house, or maybe even not, like are you gonna buy toothbrushes in bulk because they're cheaper? Like go on some like wholesale website to save money,
I know hoarders that do that. Like, well, it was actually cheaper, 20 cents per the toothbrush.
Yeah.
But I'll do
Was
that.
that Joe Biden?
Yeah, it was Jennifer Coolidge and Joe Biden.
Okay.
That's truth. I won't try it. I'll do that for like chicken nuggets. Like, this is cheaper in bulk if I buy 8 pounds of chicken nuggets versus 2 pounds at Target because I'm gonna eat all those.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat every single one. So for food, I'll probably buy specific things in bulk. Like, if I know I'm gonna eat a lot of it, like I was on like a spinach kick once, and I was like,
whoa, that's a good kick.
3
to be
things
on.
of spinach. Yeah, because I was making like spinach, cashew, pasta.
What?
Yeah, it was like spinach, cashew. I don't remember the other stuff. Like different like herbs and spices.
You're gonna live a long time.
Well, I had a hot dog kick after that, so it's like maybe those outset each other. But
I know people our age that haven't eaten spinach in years. I know like I heard stories about like rappers that live off like pizza and chicken nuggets
and
like,
lunchly.
And lunchly, that seriously, like I think any amount of vegetable, if you're cooking like cashews and spinach, those are two like super foods together.
Super fibers, I think.
Super fibrous.
Is that what Mary Poppins said?
A spoonful of fibers?
Or super fiberlistic? Or
oh, is that from that is from Mary Poppins, huh? Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Just a spoonful of cashew and kale and spinach helps your bowels pass.
You're right.
Yeah. Shit.
Bulk.
Shit bulk?
No,
what was
like
I gonna say?
Yeah, talking about bulking. I don't know.
Cashews. Oh, Little Yachty was like, yeah, I only eat pizza.
yeah.
And they were like, every day? And he's like, yeah, man, I only eat pizza. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I wonder what's the healthiest? How The Rock does it, where it's like, I only eat fish and steak and meat. Or is it like the Little Yachty side of things, where it's like, I only eat pizza? Or is it something in the middle? Probably that one.
Yeah,
I think
that
one.
Likely. And also, but there also is a question of like, because I see so many diets. There are people like on Instagram, like, I'm on a carnivore diet. And it's weird because like
raw meat.
We are omnivores, right? Like scientifically, like we do need both. But like there are people that claim like keto diets are actually absurd if you really like think about it.
You're putting your body into an entirely different state of being.
Yeah, ketosis, isn't it what it's called?
And you're eating like peanut butter and egg yolk and like
I don't even know. I thought it was like cheese and butter and meat.
Yeah, it's a bunch
grease.
of stuff, not bread.
Yeah, everything but the bread and but are there vegetables in there too? Keto, Kat, could you look up keto diet? Like, yeah, just
keto diet vegetable ?
The keto diet is high in foods like butter, cheese, eggs, meat, nuts, oils, seafood, and seeds. The keto diet is low in foods like fruits, vegetables, grains, potatoes, and sweets.
It sounds like someone just made that shit up to eat a bunch of shit that they want. Like,
and then they figured out that their body was like killing itself.
Yeah, they're like, it's different.
Wait, if I eat ice cream every day, I get booty sweats. My body's in a different state right now. I want to talk to someone who's super like down with keto. Like, how much has that affected their life positively or negatively?
Yeah. I wonder what their day-to-day, what their bathroom is like, what their sleep is like. How do they feel after eating a meal? Are they like, because it seems like it's like what is ketosis? Can you look up what ketosis is?
This is a scientific podcast. That's why our logo is green, because the binder for science is green.
I agree.
Math is blue, red is literature,
English,
and yellow is social studies.
I can't believe we agree on that. I've seen so many wrong ones, and that is the right one.
You agree too, Kat, right? Oh, okay, cool. Is that true?
Ketosis is a metabolic state that occurs when your body burns fat for energy instead of glucose.
Oh, so instead of sugar, it's grease. Gotcha. Interesting.
I fucked that up. I fucked everything up about this, Michael.
That's okay, Michael. So instead of like getting energy from sugar, they're getting energy from fat, and they're training their body to get that energy from fat. But what's the difference? If you're getting energy from something.
Yeah, is it the same energy? Like, what if they're right?
I guess they're like, hey, there's no difference.
No sugar. Maybe, yeah. I mean, yeah. But vegetables don't have sugar in it. Why low vegetables? Does vegetables have
I think
glucose?
Vegetables have sugar in it. A little bit of glucose and sucrose and fructose. Not probably fructose. Because that's for fruit.
Okay, Kat. Thank you, Kat. Thank you so much.
Some fruits and vegetables contain high amounts of naturally occurring sugars.
Mm.
Vegetables such as beets, carrots, corn, peas, and potatoes.
Whoa, yeah. I guess so.
This is like a
Beets.
little kid diet.
Which one?
Keto.
Yeah.
This is what you come up with when you're like in kindergarten.
Yeah.
I can only eat burger with no bread,
Mhm.
peanut butter, ice cream.
All right, guys. Awesome.
So, moving on. Buying a bulk Venmo. Oh yeah, I saw online that you could make your own toothpaste and deodorant instead of buying it to save money.
No, probably not for me actually, because I know their breath probably is funky.
Well, they're using like tree sap.
oh, like
as,
cashews
like-
and spinach.
Yeah, or actually I don't know what they use. I didn't even do much research. I wouldn't do that either. I don't even know. I don't even want to fucking talk about this anymore. Coupons. Coupons? Do you use coupons ever?
I use coupons all the time.
Really?
If there's not a deal on Postmates, for example,
Okay.
I'm not getting it.
Oh.
I'm not getting it.
it's got to have some sort of deal.
Do you
Something.
usually use digital coupons though?
Yeah, like I'll sign up for a subscription, or not a subscription, like a newsletter or something, like the H&M membership rewards program.
Yeah.
I'll sign up for that just to get some deals.
So you're a rewards head.
Yeah, I have a whole email for it.
Oh, really? A
Yeah.
separate email just for signing up for rewards.
For signing up for stuff, yeah.
That's really wise. I got all my emails fucked up. I got my emails mixed.
Your wires are crossed.
Yeah, I had one that I was gonna use for like just personal stuff, like maybe flights and like my student loans and
You
stuff.
mixed business with pleasure, didn't
Yeah,
you?
but then I also mixed like there was the shit that like I had to sign up for like bullshit like I don't know, like some shit, random shit needed my email. I don't even know what I'm like an example, but or like I used AI to make captions for like a TikTok that I made the other day.
So now you're just in that database.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
just there now.
And they can send me whatever the fuck they want.
They can, but if you go real low on the email, you could click unsubscribe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there is. Is that like a legal requirement?
I actually don't know.
Because why would they even put if it's not like legally like mandated? Why would they even put that?
There's probably some sort of like internet mandate of like I can unsubscribe from your fucking shovelware.
Yeah.
Like literally like putting shit in my email. There's probably something, but I think the courts have they're not even close to catching up to all the internet
right.
shit that is like
I'd be making that
invasive.
shit as difficult as possible if I were them. I'd be like you have to like reset your password and like or like do like send like a one-time code or like complete like a weird like human puzzle
like
or
a Rube
something.
Goldberg machine way to unsubscribe. That's what
Yeah.
gym memberships do.
They're like, well, all right. Do you actually want to unsubscribe? Okay,
Yeah.
here's what you
Are
got to
you
do.
sure that you don't not want to unsubscribe?
And be careful with what I said. Yes. Oh, another 5 years. Gotcha. What did you say, Kat? Were you saying something? I thought you were looking something up. Oops.
Ooh.
Right? Like alfalfa? Or what?
Like Rugrats or whatever? Or,
like Tommy Pickles?
Or no, Alfalfa's from the
Little Rascals.
Little Rascals. Fuck.
Riddle rascals.
I knew
Like
that
Scooby-Doo?
one, I knew that one.
Little
Stop.
Rascals.
Stop. What?
What? Tommy Pickles. There's
What's
a
in
thing.
that closet?
JJ Pickles. There's a thing in Austin called the JJ Pickles Research Institute, and every time I drove by it, I just chuckle. Who the fuck is Pickles? JJ Pickles?
So no to that. What about using restaurant condiment packages instead of buying full bottles? Like you can grab like 50 things of ketchup from McDonald's.
No, because they don't have Dijon mustard aioli at the
Oh,
restaurant.
you be getting specialty sauces, huh?
Yeah. I get crazy stuff. I like getting fun. I can't do restaurant. Like I can't do the stealing method because they only have ketchup, mustard, and pickle sauce. Like just
Yeah,
regular, the
soys.
3 regular sauces.
The soy one if you go to some genre restaurant.
Right, exactly. And I want what genre? Sorry.
Eastern Hemisphere.
Huh.
That's where a lot of the countries of
You c-
Asian descent.
Bleep all that.
No.
Cut all that out.
What are you talking about?
Cut all of that out.
Says
Holy
nothing
shit.
offensive.
Holy fuck. Oh,
I
and he doesn't
tried
even think
so
it's
hard.
offensive.
I
Cut
tried
that.
so hard to please you people. Or
Whoa!
the
Cut
them,
all
those,
of that out.
What?
Cut all that out.
To please you. Please. Please.
One more?
Subscribe.
One more? Say hit one more, please.
That's a clip, right? Wait, bro said Eastern Hemisphere never mind. I was trying to clip farm.
Oh, okay.
Bro coughs like an iPad kid. What the fuck? Someone commented that.
What are you talking about?
Y'all, they'll understand.
No, I don't know if they will.
Somebody will.
Your will.
So restaurant condiment packages instead of buying them, no.
No, because I like the fun packages much. I like the fun condiments. Like I'll go to the grocery store and I'm like,
Sriracha aioli.
yeah, just different things. Like, ooh, big bottle of Kewpie. Thank you. Like,
yeah.
if restaurants had little Kewpie packets, maybe I'd take those.
Gimme.
Do you ever make your own sauce for things?
If the recipe calls for it, I have
Yeah.
before, but not like it's not a usual thing.
Let's say you're like, damn, I really want a burger, but I don't want to eat out. I want to make it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done that before? Did you get a text or something? What?
Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. I have an Android. Oh, the battery fell out.
Explosion imminent. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
What was
Burger?
my question? Oh yeah. You're making a burger. How are you going about it? What toppings are you gonna add? Are you gonna look up a recipe or are you just gonna put that shit on the grill? Tell me. Walk me through it. Beginning to end.
I'll probably look up a recipe. I made like a burger with like homemade Texas toast.
Whoa.
That was good. Like I made the bread to toast with the garlic and whatever.
Right.
And I baked the bread.
Right.
And I made the bread, and then I got like something like 80-20 chuck something, and then slapped that on the griddle.
What do you season there's like debate on what to season the patties with. Like
the
just salt and
recipe said
pepper,
just
or?
salt and pepper, because I
Yeah.
know burger heads are like, don't complicate it. The meat is gonna have more flavor than
Right.
If I'm following a recipe, I want to do it right first, and then I'll add my own flair and stuff after the fact. But,
okay, let's say you have no access to recipes or the internet.
okay, I'm gonna kill myself, or
No, that or electric chair.
or electric chair.
That's a callback.
If I have I guess you guys have. This is an episodic podcast, so you got to kind of. Or
Yeah, you
episodic
gotta
means you
follow
don't need to
along.
watch all the episodes, right?
De-episodic.
Yes. So this is a de-episodic podcast.
Reese de-episodic nuts.
Nuts, jinx. I would, if I didn't have a recipe, I would get. Damn. Yeah, I would probably get some chuck. Some
80-20.
80-20 chuck or something, and then I would put that on the griddle. I'd smash it because I like a smash.
Oh,
burger.
you make a smash burger?
Yeah, I'll smash it. Bing. I'll do two. I'll smash them. Then I'll flip it. Then I'll put the cheese on it.
Right.
And then I'll cover it to melt the cheese.
Right.
Probably, I don't even really like American cheese. Probably like a cheddar.
Okay.
It doesn't melt the same, but I like the flavor of it. And I put two on there. Then I toast the bun, a brioche bun. 2 patties, yeah.
Okay. Patty cheese.
Patty cheese. I'll toast brioche buns. I'll put like some sort of like mayo or aioli on the bottom. And then I'll put the meat there. Ding, ding, ding. And I'll put some lettuce. I don't like tomato.
Oh, right.
Lettuce, onions, pickles, and then the top
Just
bun.
raw onion?
Yeah. And then I'll put, because grilled onions take so long. Or caramelized onions, rather. I like caramelized onions. They just take a while. If I had the time, I have time. This is fake. So caramelized onions.
Yeah, why are you in a rush?
I gotta get to the podcast
shoot.
shoot. Yeah. So caramelized onions, and then the top bun, I'll put some more mayo or some sauce on it.
Yeah. Sauce.
Sauce in both the buns.
Would you make a burger sauce, or are you just thinking mayo and ketchup?
I'll make a sauce.
Or
Fuck it.
no ketchup.
No, probably. Well, mayo ketchup, because that's like the base of like a. Whoa! Is there an earthquake in your hand? There's like a mayo ketchup. I don't know. Fucking pickle juice, whatever sauce, whatever random sauce I think
you're making
of.
a burger sauce.
Yeah, because I have infinite time.
Yeah.
Actually, and there's no rules to the money. Fuck chuck roast. I'll get a Wagyu fucking ground beef. Fuck it. Yeah.
Don't people? Isn't that like kind of a bullshit way to use
waste
Wagyu?
I've heard that. Like, it doesn't even, why burgerify
Yeah,
it? The point is like whatever, the fat or something.
Yeah, yeah. And is emulsify a good word?
Sure. If you ground it,
If you
I think it's because if you like ground the meat, it's like ruining it. Like, what are you
Yeah,
doing? The
yeah,
marbleization of the meat and the
Right.
fat, you're rendering it or whatever. I don't care. It still tastes good. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care about the sanctity of this dead cow. I'm
Oh, wow.
fine. Or
A5, yeah. I wonder if that cow knows how special it is.
Mm-hmm. I think it
Sometimes.
does. I think they know. Like, I'm a Wagyu cow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a die.
They get. How do they make it? They give them like udder massages or like they poke it or something.
Yeah, they give them like they give them facials. They put
Mhm.
cucumbers over their eyes. They give them like a hot sauna. That all the cows do hot Pilates too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
So it's Wagyu is special because it has more fat or
Ye-
marbleized fat.
Yes, that sounds right. That sounds correct.
Can you look up why Wagyu is the best ever, or why was Wagyu different?
Wagyu beef is considered by many to be the best beef in the world because of its unique flavor, texture, and marbling.
Marble.
And what's marble?
I think it's like the pattern of
Yeah.
the fat mixed with like the meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sammy, the money saving hacks. Some of them are a bust. It seems like actually all of. Did we say yes to any of them? Oh, coupons. You're a coupon rewards program head. That's cool. And alongside that, I'm curious. I have some odd jobs that I wrote down. I only have like 4 of them, and I'm wondering if you were offered these jobs for the salary that I wrote down, would you take it?
Okay.
And let's say that you are unemployed in this situation.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
Got choked up.
The first one I have is sperm whale conductor. So you kind of conduct the sperm whale on when to...
like a musician. Like 1, 2, 3, come. Like that?
Right.
Okay.
And that pays $310,000 a year. So you kind of manage the sperm whale. You have to like rub it you have to conduct it to splooge, and you have to deal with the cleanup of it and selling it. Or not selling. You don't sell it. You pack it into containers.
I pack it. I'm the supplier. I'm not the dealer.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But you're like very early on in like the supply line. Like you're at the source. You're there at the source of the sperm whale.
Yeah, I'm at the top of the conveyor belt, essentially.
You know that there's a decent amount of people on Earth because of a rumor that happened like 20 years ago that think that the ocean is salty because of sperm whale sperm. That's the only
Wow.
reason that the ocean is salty.
Huh. With like any bit of research, do you think that would destroy their worldview?
Absolutely.
Just a simple Google search, or what do you think?
Somebody told me that on a cruise.
Yeah.
When I went on the cruise, somebody at dinner told me like, did you know that like the ocean's only salty because of sperm whale sperm?
Oh, you
This'll
met someone
ruin
who
your night.
believed that.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why. And
this will ruin your night.
yeah, and I was like, that's not true. But like I didn't know this person well enough to just be like, sorry, no, I don't know. So I looked it up like right after the dinner, and I was like, yeah, that's not true. And it said like that it was a rumor on social media like 15 years ago, and like a lot of people genuinely believe that now.
With nothing, just like scrolling through Facebook, like an AI generated, like, you are not going to believe this, or like 10 facts that will ruin your night.
I think
Number
so.
1, sperm whales have making the ocean salty from their sperm. Just uncritically, like, yeah.
It's also because I think that that's like the fact of why the ocean is salty is like not that commonly known. I don't think a lot of people like know why the ocean is salty. So if there's an unanswered question and they're like, oh, here's the answer, then it's like, it's not like uprooting something you already believe. It's just like
Making
easier.
roots in a plot of land that had nothing on it.
Exactly.
Like, it's
yeah.
like, no one knows why the sky is blue, probably. And no one really cares enough to really scientifically figure that out. So
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
the sky is blue because God is crying. Like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I don't know.
right.
Sure, I don't know.
I thought that the sky was blue as a kid for the longest time because it was reflecting off the ocean. But then I learned somewhere else as a kid that the ocean is blue because it's reflecting
from
off
the sky.
And then I was like, what?
So then what?
Yeah, I don't know what's
Who's
true.
reflecting who?
Yeah, or maybe it's just like some blue came or something.
Oh, there's like space sperm whales, and their sperm is blue, and they're making the air salty.
Right.
I understand why people take the sperm whale route because that's like an easy one sentence thing.
Yeah.
That was like a combination of different like scientific like cycles and processes, and it's like, it's the whales. Like it's
yeah,
just like
it's an easy answer. It's a simple answer.
It's easy and like intuitively like, yeah, sure.
People don't understand how vast the ocean is, and people also in their head think that like whales are the biggest animal on earth, right? And like the amount of sperm that the sperms whales make is a lot, and maybe in the ocean, and it has a lot of salt, and it's fun and it's funny and it's a fun fact to say out loud, and it's like, so I understand anyone who believed that. Like, I'm not trying to shit on you or sperm on you or whatever, just riffing maybe.
Yeah,
is that gross?
Not trying to riff on you. I get it. I would take that job. $300,000.
But you have to like deal with, and like you're in the splash zone of sperm.
I don't think I'm getting splashed.
Yeah, I didn't
I
even
think
really...
there's. Do you think I'm using? I can almost guarantee this is an engineer's job, and they're using a machine.
Yeah.
I'm managing the machine.
I also made the job up. I don't think it's real.
Got it.
All of these are made up. The next one is grass progress analyst, which is you take notes on the progress of growing grass throughout the day. So you sit there and you watch the grass grow.
And is this in the same kind of field as a paint dry specialist?
yeah, it's the same it's the same degree.
Okay. How much does that?
180,000. So the sperm whale conductor is a lot more.
Is it still like a 9 to 5 where I just clock in and out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that because I could just go on my phone intermittently. Like the grass isn't moving for like what, 8 hours of the day?
Yeah, but you could miss. What if it like grows? Okay, in this hypothetical, we're in a world where grass grows in like 3-second spurts.
What?
At a time. like it doesn't do anything, and then like it's like it has like a growth spurt, like kind of like humans. We have growth spurts
Every 3 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So okay, so
you really have to be like paying attention. You could like look at your phone for a second, but like, and it doesn't make a noise. So like, if you miss it, then you're like fucked.
So I'm just analyzing the growth. I'm not trying to cut it because if it's growing every 3 seconds.
No, it grows 3 seconds at a time, like every 4 hours or something, and you have to be watching it while that 3 seconds happens.
It grows 3 seconds at a time every 4 hours.
Yeah, so like it'll randomly have a growth spurt. It'll stay stagnant for like 4 hours, and then suddenly it'll be like
every 3 seconds.
Every 4 hours.
Okay,
and it lasts 3 seconds.
What?
Am I making sense? The growth spurt lasts 3 seconds.
Oh, okay. So every 4 hours it grows, but in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So like 4 hours pass, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
4 hours pass.
Yeah.
3 seconds.
And you have to be watching. You have to be taking notes about what's happening during that 3 seconds.
And I never know within that 4 hours when that 3 seconds is going to happen.
No.
Okay, so it's a completely unpredictable growth pattern.
Yeah, and that was the whole purpose was was just to like make an obstacle where you can't just like sit on your phone all day.
Yeah, it's not a fake job. Like I actually have to like look at the grass.
Yeah. $180,000 to be bored as fuck staring at grass all day. I guess that was is the money worth like doing a boring fucking job?
Like a paint dry specialist.
Yeah.
For $180,000.
Yeah.
Do I get paid bi-weekly?
Yeah.
I'd do that for like 6 months.
That's fair.
Then I quit.
Yeah, because you could take that 90 grand and like, because all day I'd literally just be thinking about like what I could be doing with my life that isn't this.
Yeah, so I wouldn't take that job for even close to a year.
Right.
Half,
honestly. Honestly, by a year or half year. This next one is work efficacy specialist, where basically, this is inspired by Buc-ee's because I heard that Buc-ee's, if you don't know what Buc-ee's is, it's a gas station in Texas, big gas station, that like huge, that has, how would you describe Buc-ee's?
Buc-ee's is a gas station that prides itself in clean bathrooms and
the best poop place to pee and poop in the country, on the road,
in the world. Yeah.
And
they sell gas, obviously, but they're also like the biggest convenience store ever. Like a 7-Eleven on growth hormones.
Yeah.
It grows every 3 seconds in like a 4-hour time span. So like when you're in Buc-ee's, it feels like it's just never ending and you have nowhere to go. And there's an evil monster named Bucky the Beaver who kind of surveys. Oh, we got a shrug from Kat.
Yeah, what did that Bucky do? Oh,
No,
because he sells like beaver nuggets.
Well, I was kind of going a horror route because it expands as you're in there, and I was trying to like lay that out. But
okay.
I feel like I struck a chord. I struck a Bucky nerve. So, but Bucky's very nice. Bucky's very nice. I have 2 Bucky's like plushies. I have one big Bucky, like a ball Bucky ball. I guess Bucky.
That was Bucky was in one of the podcast episodes. He featured,
was.
Yeah,
he was.
Especially in the Patreon episode.
Wench. And me and him are friends. Me and him are very good friends.
Put the Patreon link on
Just put the Bucky on the screen.
For our audio listeners, patreon.com/bestfriends.
So yeah, that's Bucky's. It's a nice gas station where you can buy a bunch of cool stuff. You can get food too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a many purpose. It's one step below a grocery store.
Right. Yeah, and honestly, like the size, like I feel like the Bucky's I went in was like half the size of a Walmart.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like like the size of an Albertsons or something. Like I don't know.
Albertsons are small, so yeah.
Yeah.
It probably was the size of an Albertsons.
I think so. And so the point of that is that I looked at the salaries for Bucky's, and a general manager of a Bucky's makes over $200,000 a year. And I was like, that's fucking crazy. It starts at like $20 an hour or something. All of like the different like salaries were just really good up the ladder. And I was like, that's crazy. And then my friend was like, oh, but like the conditions are terrible. Like they have somebody watching surveillance cameras 24/7, making sure that, or not like during business hours, to make sure that you're doing your job and that you're not on your phone.
Is this like 5 Nights at Bucky's?
Yeah.
That's kind of, somebody get on that. Somebody make a reskin of 5 Nights at Freddy's and just make it Bucky.
Yeah, somebody, Kat, could you write that down? Could you also look up if that's true? I feel
what
bad.
if that's just not true?
Yeah, I heard from multiple different places that Bucky's has a terrible work environment. I don't know if it's because there's somebody, like I don't know if that was just like a rumor, like they're watching, right?
Well, if I'm the general manager, I could change the work conditions.
To an extent, but I bet that there's like corporate like guidelines that you have to follow. I don't think it's like a franchise. I don't think you can just like open a Bucky's, right?
Definitely corporate mandates, but I could be like a general manager who fights back, fights for the workers.
If I was getting paid $200,000 a year to be a general manager of that store, I would keep my ass shut.
Got it.
And my mouth too.
Got it.
So on r/Bucky's Texas, on Reddit, it says like shocking how Bucky's employees are treated. Bucky's pays well, but they treats their employees like shit. They routinely work 10-hour shifts with no lunch breaks. They get a 5 to 10 minute personal moment where they're allowed to eat standing up at a table in the back. There is no break room. Every square inch of the store is covered in video and audio surveillance, so there is zero chance employees could commiserate with each other without management listening in. They have virtually 100% employee turnover rate because they treat their employees so shitty.
So it seems like to an extent it's true. I don't know if it's like there's 24 hours a day that they're making sure you're not on your phone. But
well, what are Texas like lunch break laws? Because I know in California, like you legally have to give like a certain amount of time for a lunch break. What is a 5 to 10 minute personal moment?
The 5 to 10 minute personal moment.
That seems like wicked, like evil.
Yeah.
Like the Texas government is like every worker can get a personal moment.
Yeah, that
5
sounds like
to 10
a
minutes.
movie plot about like, and there's gonna be like a revolution or something.
Yeah.
I know when I worked in Oregon, it was that you needed a 15-minute break. If
I'm yawning.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
And if your shift is, no matter how long the shift, up to 6 hours, and if it's over 6 hours, then you need one 15-minute break and a 30-minute meal break.
Yeah.
So that I don't know what what a 10-hour shift with 0 breaks.
Well, no, you get a 5 to 10 minute personal moment.
A personal moment's crazy.
Apparently, Texas law does not require employers to provide meal or rest breaks to their employees.
Wow.
Wait, Texas is evil.
That's fucking crazy.
Wait a minute, what?
no breaks.
So that's a courtesy from Buc-ee's, a 5 to 10 minute personal
They're being
hour.
nice. That's them being generous.
Oh my god.
That's fucking crazy. But we got off track. That was just to say, like, your job in this scenario is the person sitting at the camera, making sure that the Buc-ee's people aren't on their phones. And if they are, you just have to turn on the intercom and be like, hey, get off your phone.
Like the God mic, shut up. Hey,
hey,
stop commiserating.
Yeah.
Like I'm a union buster, basically.
Yeah,
like
and everyone fucking hates you. And they recognize your voice.
Oh, so
you're out in public, like ordering food, and they're like, "Hey, I know that voice."
It's like an alarm, like a song that you put as an alarm, and then you start to hate that song when you hear it in public.
Yeah,
I'm like a nagging voice that's hurting people's like
Back to
hearts.
work.
And yeah, fuck. What if could I like download like clown voice changer and like put like a funny like alien voice on, like back to work, or like just something silly to like lighten the load.
Yeah.
And I can wear a mask. So here's what I would do if I take this job. I'll always wear like a COVID mask, and I'll wear sunglasses and a beanie.
Like in public or where?
In public. Like, no, when I clock in.
Oh, no.
Like,
I don't think you're physical. I think you're in like a control room, like off-site.
Oh, I'm off-site.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm off-world.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, yeah, I'll just put a voice changer.
Yeah. But it's just like knowing, like being a...
Disgusting monster.
Yeah, like would you be like a repo guy? That's just the guy that everybody fucking hates. You have to show up and just take people's shit and be like, sorry, I have to take this.
I'm just doing my job. I wouldn't be a repo guy, but I'd be like a server, like serving papers to people. Like how they'll like get them at like a celebrity's at Comic-Con. And they're like, oh, can I get an autograph? You just been served. Like that shit is so fucking funny. Like I'm not even gonna name a celebrity, but like I'll fake a name. Like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Like you give like him a piece of paper and it's like divorce documents, but you're like you've got like I love Brad Pitt on. And it's like you've got like a little
Brad,
propeller hat.
This?
Can you sign this, please, please, please? And you're divorced. Sorry. I think that's really funny. But a repo man is like, oh, yeah, I'm ruining your life.
Yeah, these people might be like down. They're like begging sometimes. It's like, please don't take my car. Like this is all that I have, and it's like, sorry, like, and you just take it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I would do the serving of the documents thing. Would I do this work efficacy job morally? How much am I making?
210,000.
No, because I already got the grass gig, so it's like I don't need more income coming in.
Right. The last one is a chess commentator for 130,000 a year.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, just like the knight.
No, I'd do it like a Smash commentator. Like, oh, knight takes rook, but look, we are outgunned, outmanned.
But chess is like so long of like silence and like.
But okay, commentators. Let me think.
They come
like,
up with shit to say.
Yeah, if there's like a boring basketball game, they'll just start talking about random shit.
Yeah.
Like they'll just start saying shit. Like
it's like a podcast.
It is like a podcast. I'm trying to think of like a specific commentator in the basketball world who does this. This was kind of relevant to everything because it was the COVID year and it was like around the time of like BLM, but like Chris Webber, a former NBA player, oftentimes former NBA players will get jobs within like the NBA, like commentator, coach, a bunch of maybe like a data analyst, like a bunch of random stuff. So there was like, it was going to commercial break and they were talking about like, you know, civil rights and everything. It was great. Chris Webber is like, and you know, when you as a black man, you got to make sure that when you compartmentalize, you got to compartmentalize, but you're not able to compartmentalize when you do for what you did.
I saw that clip.
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
Just getting shit off his chest. Just like, just.
I'm sorry, hold on. Can we clarify? But whenever that happens, no commentator wants to like call out another commentator for like saying some bullshit. So it's always like sustained silence, like after, and that's when you are able to compartmentalize. Mic drop, and they're like, we'll be right back with more basketball. Thanks, Chris. Can you look up? Oh, fuck. How do we even do this, like, technically? Like, I want to play, like, Chris Webber. Oh, just look it up on your phone.
Yeah.
Look up Chris Webber compartmentalize. So I would do shit like that if I was a chess commentator.
I love, honestly, like, I love, like commentators like laughing or breaking or like try not to laugh compilations. Like I used to watch a lot of those. And
LeBron takes a deep three. Oh my goodness! I just like to say this to put a button on it. When it's a beautiful shot, and the Lakers are up. But when you're a black man in this country, you can't compartmentalize. You must compartmentalize to stay sane.
What? Like, what is anyone supposed to say?
Right
to that?
after like LeBron, like no one was talking about this. It was kind of relevant because COVID 2020, like good shot by LeBron, but I just want to put a button on this.
Yeah. I also don't like. I don't know. This probably isn't true, but like it does sound like he just learned the word compartmentalize. He's really excited to use it. Just any excuse.
You can't compartmentalize to stay
but you
sane.
need to compartmentalize
to stay sane.
Just go to commercial.
No, like alley oop from the commentator. Like, good point, Chris. Like nothing.
No. Okay.
So yeah, I would do that as a chess commentator. Yes, not that specifically, but just getting shit off my chest.
Yeah. So, back to money. Holy shit. Another way to make money is to steal.
Like robbery.
Steal, but there are some situations where, it's morally ambiguous whether or not stealing is wrong. If you're stealing from big corporations, like who is the victim in this situation? And that's a big argument. But I have some scenarios in which stealing might be, I'm gonna put you in a situation where you have an opportunity to steal, and I'm curious what you do.
Okay,
you're on I-5, right, or something, interstate. You see a Rolex truck just crashed into the median.
No.
And there's watches just like spilling everywhere onto the freeway. Are you pulling over and taking a couple and putting it in your pocket?
Like, do I have to pull over?
Yeah, you'd have to pull over and maybe be like, truck driver, are you okay? Do I need to call the police?
Like a little shake of him, like, you okay?
Just sneaking shit into your pocket.
Can I have in this scenario, can I have a big magnet? Like a big industrial size magnet and just drive by and go, can I have that or no?
No, you have to stop and get out of the car.
Okay. Okay, so
it's less about the moral thing. It's more about the embarrassment or just the optics.
I'm stopping traffic.
No, you could pull off onto the emergency lane.
Okay. But then I might get cop attention. There's freeway patrol. They're like, why'd you pull over?
It's not a major interstate. It's a butt-fuck nowhere
Gotcha.
road where they're going from the warehouse or something and they had to take a weird way or something.
Okay, then I'd probably take a couple. 'Cause they're on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, what are they going to do with those watches anyway?
Yeah, and they're probably less value because they're all on the ground.
Yeah, because they fell out of the truck in a car crash.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're walking on the street and you see someone steal a watch off of somebody, right? And the victim doesn't notice, right? They steal the watch and they run off. You see that person's face and you remember that person's face. They steal that watch and you see what the watch looks like. A week later, you're at the airport in the TSA line and you see that person that stole the watch wearing the watch. They take the watch off, put it into the bin or something. It goes through. You make it through security first. And it's just your stuff in that watch. And you have the opportunity to take it. They stole that watch. You watch them steal that watch from somebody else.
And I remember the person they stole it from?
No. And you wouldn't be able to track them down either. It's not like you could. You probably wouldn't bump into the person who got it stolen from. It's just that's not your watch. It's mine now. You stole that. Give me that.
I'm going to take it. I'm gonna post on social media, hey, does anyone know if this got stolen from them?
Then I'm gonna be in your comments like, yeah, that's me.
Then I'll give it to you.
No, what?
I don't even remember even
The
a little
first
bit what they
person-
look like.
No, because they were facing away.
Do I know what their color their hair is? Do I know if they're boy, girl, other? Well, or
Yeah, it's a man but it's like the most generic white guy that you've ever seen in your life.
so I wouldn't give it to you.
Okay. Okay, I'd have my white friend just like the first white boy that comments like, yeah, that's my watch. You're gonna give it to?
I need proof, just a
I'd
little
steal
bit.
it. I'd sell it. I'd donate. But
I'll be like, so where were you when it got
okay,
taken?
but the person like, okay, let's say the victim like saw them take the watch off, but you're on Rodeo Drive, and
Okay.
like this person has a shit ton of money anyway, and it like didn't seem like it bothered them, or it sucks, but they're like, oh, dang it.
Okay, if they don't even care, then I'm just gonna leave it. But if they do care, I'm gonna go like at the end of Trap where she goes live and she's like, we have to find, you know, a blue door. I'm gonna go live and be like, does anyone know anyone who had this watch taken? And I'm not gonna go unlive until someone is like, I know. Then I'm gonna
Everyone's gonna be like, I know, it's my fucking watch.
yeah, but I'm gonna be like, okay, so where were we? Where were we when it got stolen?
Oh.
What happened? Because I was there too. What happened when what happened when it got stolen? Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, you're gone.
That's a good point. So you'd really put in the effort and also get, like, you'd risk, because if that person came through and was like, hey, that person just stole my watch, then like you could get arrested, and like you can't be like, well, I saw that person steal it from somebody else the other day. Like,
Well,
you're getting arrested for stealing.
So then here's what I'm gonna do. Back up. I'm gonna take a picture of the guy with the watch. This is the person that stole it. Then forward, the watch is there in the TSA bucket. I'm gonna take the watch. Then I'm gonna go live. Then I'm gonna get on Ellen because I did all this effort to get someone. I'm gonna be Watch Boy. Like, this is Watch Boy. Then I'm gonna get brand deals. I'm gonna make merch.
Oh, so
I'm
you'll
gonna be like
make
the next
more
damn
money.
Daniel.
More money than you would have gotten from just selling the watch.
Yes. Then I'm gonna get like Talk to a podcast, the Watch Boy podcast, and then it's gonna be all about watches. I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking
Like, you're gonna be a guest on the Talk to a podcast.
no. I'd like the Talk to a podcast.
Oh, you're gonna start.
I'm gonna be Watch Boy podcast.
I think you should go on if the Talk to a podcast emailed you and asked you to be a guest, would you go on?
Yeah. I don't even know what me and Haley Welch would talk about. But
you gotta, it's more emphasis on tour,
oh,
not tour.
oh,
It's tour.
I got it. Okay. I would. I don't know why they would ever invite me, but I would absolutely go on that, and I would have an absolutely serious conversation with her.
Okay.
So I would return the watch.
So this is that's crazy. I'd steal that shit and I'd be like, that shit wasn't yours, it's mine now, and I'd sell it.
Oh,
I don't care. I don't fucking care. Maybe I'm in the moral minority. Maybe this shows. Maybe I'd fail the. Do you fail the shopping cart? Do you know the shopping cart theory? Have we talked about this on the podcast? The shopping cart theory. Do you know the
I don't
shopping
know.
cart theory? It's essentially like a good measurement of whether or not like you have, like, you are able to be moral completely on your own is like whether or not you put back your shopping cart, because it's like there are zero consequences if you don't, and like it takes extra effort for like zero consequences. Like, are you willing to like go the extra step to put your shopping cart away?
yeah. I know this theorem. I know this theory. I will always put it away because it does. It just. What I hate is when I'm like, and this has happened a few times, when I'm in a parking spot and then someone just left their shopping cart like behind my car. I just don't like when the shopping cart is behind my car because then I have to get out and move it.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
It's
Just put it away,
annoying.
fucker.
Yeah.
So I would put it away.
Put it away.
I
takes
wouldn't
5
have
to
and
10
will and
seconds.
should.
Okay. Third scenario.
You said it takes 10 minutes to put the shopping cart away?
Yeah, because you have to push it to the back.
Do you know how long 10 minutes is? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I mean,
It took us 10 minutes to drive here.
right? Or maybe 7 minutes.
7 minutes is a long time to put away a shopping cart.
Well, okay, what do you have to do? You have to get out of the car. You have to Or no, you're not even in the car. Yeah, you have
Yeah,
to.
you got to grab the shopping cart and then you got to put it away.
Yeah, but pushing it, walking. Sometimes it's a far walk to.
You're a lollygagger. You're 7 minutes. That's crazy. You're kicking rocks and shit. You're like skipping. You're talking to the sun. Like, what is happening?
Distracted. Sometimes it's further away, and also like sometimes you have to like push it into you have to push it to make it connect to the other shopping carts.
Yeah.
That takes a second if you miss.
It takes a second. That's what you said, second?
5 minutes.
What's the
Final
third?
answer.
What's the other option?
Okay. Jeff Bezos drops $2,000 on the sidewalk as he's walking. It
Like
falls
a
off in his
stack
pocket.
of money? Or like it's like
It's
kind of
a
like paper
roll.
like going around?
No, he has a roll of like 2,000 or something.
Is he a drug dealer?
No, he was gonna use it for
Amazon's
He
a
was
drug.
gonna go to the strip club. He was gonna go to the strip club.
Oh, okay. $2,000?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Be like, Jeff, you dropped this. And then he'll be like,
Thank you, Sebby.
You want a job?
exactly.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you.
You want a job packing boxes at the Amazon warehouse for $8 an hour? What the fuck? Give me my money back. And then I run away.
Be like, I can't give you like a management job. I don't know you. Thank you for you're so chivalrous. Thanks, shopping cart theory, but fuck you.
And then he punches me. Then I dodge it like the Matrix.
Right. I love this Jeff Bezos voice.
I don't know how he sounds. I don't know how he talks. I don't think I've ever heard that man speak. Hello, it's Jeff Bezos. Is that close?
I think that it's the only clip I've seen is him like reacting to a magic trick of David Blaine, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you do that at home, right?"
Oh, like a rich guy laugh.
Yeah, I don't think he said that exactly. I couldn't think of. I'm actually gonna play the clip.
The perfect husband. Oh, thank you. I'm just reading my literature. I hope that's close.
Oh my god! I wish that. I really want to find this clip just so you can hear what he sounds like. Magic trick.
Oh, Jesus, what are you doing?
He's eating glass, by the way. David Blaine is eating glass.
You gotta get some safety goggles next time.
Get some safety goggles next time. No one else around him is really laughing that hard, and he's just like,
He had to soft launch the laugh, like real quick, just to temperature check the room. Like, are we laughing or? And then he went for it.
yeah. And you could tell the moment he realized that it wasn't that funny too. That no one else was. It was
Post hard laugh clarity. Have you had post hard laugh clarity? Like a joke that you only found really funny.
Yeah.
A joke that someone told you,
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
laugh really hard, and they go like, "Okay, sorry, fuck you. It wasn't that funny. Don't you want that?"
Yeah, wasn't the point to laugh?
Yeah,
Like,
and
sorry,
I laughed
too
really hard.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Like maybe if I was that person, I'd think that you were like being disingenuous or something, because I was like, "There's no way you think that that's that funny."
Maybe
Like,
that's
you're
why
laughing
everyone
at
was
me.
like, "Okay, Jeff, are you making fun of him? He's literally eating glass." He's like, "No, I actually think this is hilarious. He should probably get some safety goggles for that, right?" Right?
Yeah.
No. That's good.
That was the only time I'd heard Jeff Bezos's voice too.
He kind of. Is this wrong to say that he kind of sounds like Dixie D'Amelio?
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Wow.
Hi, it's Dixie. Hi, it's Jeff Bezos. No. Or
No,
James
yes,
Charles.
Yes. Oh God.
Shout out to Dixie D'Amelio. There's a chair for you if you want to come on the podcast.
I agree. We're mutuals. Or I think she unfollowed me.
Got it. Can you check real quick and then?
Yeah, no, we were mutuals. I remember for like 3 years, and then she unfollowed like 1,000 people, and I
and you
was
were
one of them. Yeah, because she wanted the whole like
Following 5 people.
Yeah. She follows 150 people now, and she used to follow like 1,000 or something.
You didn't make the cut?
I unfortunately didn't make the cut, but I think maybe
If you DM her, maybe she will be like, "Oh, I forgot. I'm so sorry."
I'm sorry I unfollowed you. I didn't mean to. Dexter, if you're out there,
Daxie
drop it.
D'Amelio. Ladies and gentlemen, Dax Flame D'Amelio.
Oh, let me think of nothing.
How bold are you to like DM someone? Like if you knowing that they probably won't respond.
Depends on how much I care to be friends with them. Because if it's like somebody that like I really, really fuck with, and it's like, okay, yeah, I could have this person just like be a mutual for the rest of my life, or I could like shoot my shot. Like, I'll probably shoot my shot.
Oh, if
but
you
some-
don't care, you're not even gonna DM them. Like you don't even give a fuck.
No, I
see.
mean, yeah, the more I care, the more likely I am.
I
Is it the other
see.
way around for you, or do you?
Like I'll DM. I won't DM anybody actually. But if I were to be inclined to, I would like go whale hunting. Like I would DM like Beyonce, and like just like, are you gonna see it? Or I would never DM like a friend.
I remember the whole reason. No, this wasn't. No, the second time that Baniel was ever posted, it was because you accidentally DM'd like somebody, a celebrity with the wrong name.
I called him Brittany.
yeah,
Because we were like copy and pasting.
pasting
And I was
from-
like, oh shit. But message requests, you can't edit or
No,
delete
you
or
can't
anything.
unsend.
So I was like, hey, if you got a DM or anything, just know it's from me, Baniel, the
Yeah,
social
you
media
took a picture
intern.
of me with a filter, and you were like, "That was Baniel." Hey, it's Baniel taking control of social media today.
If you see something weird going on, just know that it was just Baniel. It wasn't anybody. And he never opened that.
No.
And now if he does open it, he's like, Brittany. And he missed the whole Baniel window.
Yeah, no, it's too late.
So I have to keep like the grass cutting thing. I'll never know when he responds.
No.
So I have to keep posting like, just so you
Yeah.
know, guys, if there's any DMs you received in the last like 6 to 20 months,
Yeah.
just know that Baniel was the one
Yeah.
who posted
And you
that.
also
So-
can't send a second DM either. It says invite sent. Like
Yeah.
you can send one message, can't unsend it. That's it. That's a crazy feature that Instagram did. It's
They're
like,
like,
you got one chance.
commit
Yeah,
to
yeah.
this message. Oh, you really want to send this? It's
That's
forever.
all you got. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's forever.
So yeah, I don't think we got a single hit rate from that DM escapade. Not a single hit. Nothing.
We did like 20 or 30 like celebrities or even just like influencers
Ranging.
that are out that are bigger than us.
Yeah, but it was a range of
Yeah,
big,
yeah.
like 200 to 500,000 to a million. But it's
Yeah.
like none of those 200K people
No.
wanted to. That's okay.
It's okay.
I completely understand.
if we had that check mark, that blue check, maybe it got lost in the
shuffle.
the rill of the shuffle of the DMs.
in the rigmarole of it all.
And also, we only had 2 digits. I think like some influencers might start taking things seriously once it's like you get that third digit, that 6 figure, that
Mm.
6 figure follower number.
Gotcha.
Like once it hits 100,000, it's like, oh, they got. I don't know. I feel like adding that digit like makes people's perception differently, or maybe I'm projecting.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, if I get a DM from like an agent or not, if like an agency or like an opportunity or something, and like they have 6 digits of followers, I'm more likely to be like, oh, they're an established like brand or something.
I see.
But maybe that's my own biases that I need to let go of.
Yeah, because I mean, 80,000 is a lot of people too.
Of course, yeah. But for some reason, my brain simply sees it like that.
Yeah.
So,
Angel numbers. Angel numbers are 3, right? Or is it 4?
angel numbers I think are 3, 555.
666. Yeah.
Now that's crazy that that's an angel number because that's the devil's number.
666 is a good angel number though. Well, they're all good, but 666 is like if you like look up like what do angel numbers mean? They're like, I mean, despite popular belief, 666 actually means like a wealth of knowledge or something. And they're like 7, the lucky number. If you see 777, go to the casino because
Yeah.
that's a great thing to see. 666 is a good one. I don't remember what it means though.
Thanks everybody for listening to the Hypothetical Nonsense podcast. Hopefully you have some more insight on how to make $1 million from us because we gave some really good advice, like to keep coupons.
And to make your own toothpaste. And Venmo request $2 for the Amtrak.
What else did we talk about? I swear we talked about more. Oh, like Rolex truck, sperm whale conductor.
Grass surveyor.
Yeah.
Work
surveyor.
efficacy surveyor.
Right.
A lot of surveying in these jobs. Ooh.
Thanks everybody for watching. In the Patreon episode, here's a sneak peek.
Ah!
What? Why are you doing that? Well, stop doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dixie D'Amelio. And then we could like put it in black
That
and
was
white,
us
like
clapping with our hands.
like
by the way.
next time on Netflix, and it's like black and white, like ladies and gentlemen, Dixie D'Amelio, like
Right,
that. And then we could
yeah.
add this to that as well.
Yeah, kind of like a funny little like wall break.
Were you gonna say
breaking the wall.
D'Amelio? A funny little D'Amelio?
Yeah, the silly little one. You know they have a third younger sister that no one really gives a shit about.
Frankie?
yeah, Charlie, Frankie, like the Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
Frankie's a cool guy though. So
Do you know him?
yeah,
Oh, okay. DM him.
I think he went on a big unfollowing spree. and
Oh, it
his
happened
finger
again.
must have
That
slipped.
keeps happening to
His
you.
finger must have slipped. It must be crazy.
Slipped onto the unfollow
Yeah,
button.
or he meant to unfollow the person below me.
I see. So he was going through the following list. Click, 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 click. click. No.
No. Yeah, but didn't even notice.
But then never felt to click it back.
No,
like,
they didn't. She didn't even notice.
She?
Didn't even.
You don't know, Frankie.
He's dehydration nuts. And slow fade out.